Hello, everybody, and yeah. All right, let's try that again. Yep. Shove that somewhere in the audio, in the video. All right. Hello, everybody. It is March 3rd, and there's a Nintendo Direct today. I'm Chase.
And I'm Nick.
And we're here reacting to it. It's been like 4 months.
Yeah, it's been a long time. We have high hopes. We're expecting Mother 3, Mother 4, Mother 5, like 6 Mario Karts. Even though they're done with Smash DLC, they're pretty sure they're going to announce King K. Rool and 7 alternate colors that all have their own character slots.
No, like I am expecting Mother 3. I would very much like this to finally be the day. But, like, I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting them to talk about what they've got, like, upcoming.
I anticipate
throw some release
them
dates at us and maybe, like, give us 1 or 2 surprises.
Yeah, I anticipate them saying that it's coming at the very least. And I guess I wouldn't be too surprised if they didn't do that, but I would be a little disappointed after all of the sort of false starts on that. And it seems like they're doing it with actually releasing Lucas and then going out of their, like, bothering to release Mother 1 at all.
Mother
just
3's on the Japanese Virtual Console.
Yeah.
It's like, it's very slowly building towards it. And I think today, if it's happening, today's the day.
Yeah, and you know...
Today has to be the day, because this Mother 3 is probably not going to be an E3 announcement, considering that the NX is happening.
I don't know why they would even want it to be an E3 announcement, because it's such a... Like, it could be, but it would get lost in other news, because they're definitely going to talk about Zelda and some kind of NX news at E3.
Yeah.
And it would just...
Well, I mean, Mother 3 is really...
It's a huge deal, but it's such a huge deal, and they seem to be more aware of what the fans want than they maybe were in the past, and giving Mother 3 an announcement before E3 feels more appropriate than shoving it in... Because they only want to have so many huge announcements, and that's
Mother
pretty
3
big.
would be an announcement in E3. Mother 3 could be the announcement in this Direct.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be the giant thing that they could unveil at E3, but it could be the giant thing for this Direct. It has that kind of power.
Yeah. All right, chat, say goodbye.
Especially since they're gonna talk about the new system. Other things I've been hearing, and I haven't looked at a lot of leaks. A lot of leaks have been happening. I've been kind of trying to stay away from them. But
I've looked at a couple, but a lot of them are about information we wouldn't hear about today because it has to do with the NX. Most of the leaks for today are things that it's hard to say that they're really leaks because they're so easy to guess.
Like I know about the 3DS, this year's 3DS lineup list. I know that leak, but I haven't looked at much of the other stuff. But I do know about Paper Mario could also happen. I would be very happy if that were true.
Assuming that it's not a Wii U version?
Yeah, Wii U Paper Mario.
Oh, boy, I wish, but I'm so scared of what that would even be.
I think at this point they have to know what we want from Paper Mario.
The team, and I don't even know what the internal teams still look like after years, but the team that made that game was Intelligent Systems, who's made so many of a lot of the best games. Oh, are we starting now? Here we go.
It's starting for me anyway.
Okay.
All right. I really like the opening song for these Nintendo Directs. It's really good. All right.
Hi everyone, Bill Trinan here from Nintendo to deliver some new information
Hi, Bill.
about upcoming games.
Hello,
I think
Mr. Bill.
You know all about our 2016 lineup, but we have a few secrets.
Yeah, I do.
About some games you may.
Sure, Bill.
We'll begin with Star Fox.
We begin with Star Fox. Okay.
Who knows all about
You're in the future compared to me. When you say stuff, it's before they say it.
I'm very sorry about that. I don't know what to do.
I'm here today in New York City. It's 3 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it's very cold.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
What are you doing in New York, man? It's crazy cold there. It's cold here, too.
We made this game to be an authentic action game, the kind I haven't worked on for a long time.
Boy, I know that
The type of game
I
where the more
shouldn't care as much as I do, but this looks bad to me. Or not, I'm gonna take that back. It doesn't look bad, it just looks uninteresting graphically.
Yeah, that's really the sense I've been getting, unfortunately. I really want to like
I might still get it
like
if the
this game.
gameplay's good enough, because I've always been that way, but it just feels like,
also has a
why?
big impact on the branching paths.
I need to start getting into Star Fox. I have 64, I need to play it. But
This is Fortuna,
Oh,
it's
new
like
stage.
packed with dangerous
Yeah, Fortuna.
and will prove
because it also very much seems like this is Star Fox 64 again. But
some pretty
like
giant ones too.
I figure I should probably play 64 before actually putting
Well,
money down
I mean,
on this
the
$60
series
game.
has a pretty, I mean, it's gonna do a lot of callbacks and similar.
Stage at first, but there is actually a branch in the path on the right.
It is, but it looks like it is going to do a lot of callbacks.
It looks like
I
their
understand
typical
that,
sort
but
of
it looks like they're
evolving
it
the
looks
original.
like they're doing more than just callbacks.
It's
It
a
looks like
very,
they're-
it's a very Miyamoto way of doing things, of taking that
Yeah.
formula
Just like
and
that, Star Fox
yeah.
Zero is a game where once you defeat Venom in normal mode,
Yeah.
many new and alternate paths will appear.
Oh hey, we haven't seen Wolf
Explore those
yet.
different paths,
Hello,
you'll
Wolf.
encounter Star Wolf and his
Wolf for
really cool.
Smash.
They'll provide a really tough challenge.
I mean, yeah, but it's not going to happen at this point.
Nope.
Various maneuvers and other new attack strategies.
Okay, I've never played a Star Fox game. I love the characters in them though.
yeah, they're
The
great.
characters are really cool. Their designs are great.
Well, they're so iconic too. Like, you know so many of the jokes even if you don't play.
On the
Yeah.
way, you'll realize that there are multiple paths available for
So
you
we've
to
got
reach
multiple
the
paths, so it's a Star Fox
Please try it
game.
out for yourselves to see how many paths there are.
Please try it out. I will. Thanks, Miyamoto. What
There's
great
also a
advice.
two-player mode.
Yeah.
One player can fly the
Shooting and pilot. This no,
Oh, so there,
absolutely
you
not.
can have it so that two people play the game
Oh,
instead
great.
of one.
or you can get
Nintendo's
together
continuing
with
crusade to
friends
ruin our friendships.
Now, to those who have the Smash
Amiibo.
Brothers Fox
Here we
amiibo,
go.
Yes, you can use
Are they gonna finally show the R-Wing amiibo that I know exists? Because it's basically in Mario Maker.
and there might even be some other bonuses waiting for you. I hope you try it out. One more thing, I want to talk to you about a new game.
A
Some
new
of you may
game?
remember that I showed a game 2
Oh,
years
this
ago
still
called
exists.
Project Guard. This game is now complete and is
Project
called
Okay.
Guard.
Star Fox Guard. I mean, we knew it was kind of a Star Fox thing, but we didn't like know that it was.
Wait,
still
how does
alive.
this work? Or I guess I'll just wait and see.
In this game, you use Slippery's
Yeah.
newly
Is this
They
what they
showed this
did?
off
They
at,
just
like-
put these in this together so that they could say they had more game?
No, I think what it's sounding like is that this is like a like eShop game that uses assets from Star Fox Zero.
Protect the mining site.
Because they announced it like as a new game,
That's not all.
quotation
You
marks.
can also edit the placement of enemies, and then you can upload these enemy patterns online.
I mean,
so others
it
can
looks
play
kind of
them.
interesting, but I really don't care.
Play other
Well,
players
it's nice that they
create
have more
or
creating
have
and sharing
others
tools in their
play
games.
yours,
It's
earn
good that they're
precious
continuing with that trend.
Mm. What else?
I hope
It
you play
looks-
So
Star
there's still like the Project Giant robot that still
Get
doesn't
good at changing those
like
cameras.
hasn't been
But
brought
I-
up again.
I want to have a stronger reaction to this game, but it's like it looks like something where I could probably have fun playing it, but there's nothing really compelling me to
Happy to announce
care
that
much.
both games,
Yeah.
Star
Okay.
Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard,
Ah,
are packaged
I knew
together
it.
as a set. Those who purchase the digital versions can buy them separately in
I
Nintendo
guarantee you
eShop.
this is to
Yeah, so
shore
they
up
are-
Both
the
games
brevity
have
of
the
the
same
the Star
total
Fox
price
game.
packaged bundle. Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard both launch on April 22nd.
That is not a delay. People were expecting a delay.
About time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
Bill Trinan tried to
You know,
meme, but that
there's
one wasn't
another
very
way
great.
that
Oh,
it's
Thanks,
it's
Bill.
Splatoon music.
And I think its fans may want in on a little secret. It ain't over
Oh
yet.
gee, what could it be?
First,
They're playing the
we'll be
Splatoon
releasing
theme,
an
so
update
probably Call of
to
Duty.
balance some of the gear
Yeah.
abilities that
More
adjust
updates
various
for
systems,
Splatoon.
such as matchmaking. For gear, these changes will improve some of the lesser used abilities to make them more appealing. Additionally, we'll be
Okay.
making some changes to
Making matchmaking
team
better,
sign-up
that's
for
definitely
Red Battle,
good.
And adding a couple of elements to the Splatfest.
More
to
Splatfest stuff.
improve the
Okay,
overall
yeah.
user
So more
experience.
updates to
This
Splatoon.
first update
That's
will be
nice.
released next
If you
week.
play
I thought they said they
Splatoon.
weren't doing any more big content updates. This looks
second
this
update-
kind
It's
of
not-
is
it
pitched
doesn't-
like a
it's-
rebalancing.
To weapons
Yeah, it's like a rebalancing, it seems.
In addition to
What is
adjusting
this?
some
A bundle
already
with
existing
everything?
Weapons, we'll be adding new weapon set
What?
recommendations.
Oh, it's just
These
art.
combinations
Okay.
will feature a
I was
selection
like, how
of
can they
some of the
bundle
most popular
free
and
DLC?
underappreciated weapons chosen
I
by the
don't-
owner of Ammo Knights himself,
I'm-
Sheldon.
Zoom in on Sheldon for like
We're
2
dividing this
seconds.
update into two parts.
I don't know what's
First,
going
we'll
on.
be in April.
Like, Splatoon is really cool. I wish I liked it more, is the problem.
I loved it so much, and then I stopped playing it because maybe there's just so many games to play.
Next, a Wii U game
I'll get back into it.
that comes with some unexpected twists. Here's part of the opening movie in Mario and Sonic.
Oh, Mario and Sonic.
2016 Olympic Games.
I'm not expecting this. I don't expect this. Not actual.
Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympic Games.
Here's some generic art slides of Rio.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same game they've released 4 other times, is my issue with this series. The games themselves are, like, okay, but you don't need more than one of them. They're all basically the same.
Well, that's not surprising. I mean, they don't have different... the Olympics don't change drastically. Like...
No, but it's also, like, a shame that this is the Mario and Sonic crossover game. This is the only, like, other than, like, Smash Brothers, this is the only series where they've crossed over.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of just, like, we know you two are willing to work with each other for stuff.
I mean, whenever they do Mario
something
Kart
more
9, we're
substantial.
gonna finally see third-party characters show up.
I hope so, because that would be incredible, and it would, like, I could stomach this series if there was a different crossover thing as well, but, like, I really just have no more cares left about the Olympic Games.
Ugh,
You
is
know?
this over yet? I'm already done with this game.
Also, we didn't comment on, like, they definitely did a cleavage shot on Rouge, and that was...
Oh, well,
like,
that's always been her thing, is uncomfortable
Yeah, but, like,
angles.
in the Olympic Games trailer.
Yeah.
It's also a series first, as is rhythmic gymnastics clubs. Not to mention
Rugby?
Please, I understand that this game is coming and that people, like, these games sell like hotcakes, so I don't, I understand why they're spending so much time on it, but I
Well,
don't
they're
care,
very
so please move
accessible.
on. They are.
We'll
But,
keep you
like,
updated on
you
the
really
other
don't need
June
more than
24th.
one of them, and there are 5 of them.
There's Nintendo, who
We'll get back to
cares?
more Wii U games in just a sec.
I mean,
but remember,
like, after the
that
first
you'll
couple
get a
of
chance to
things they
earn
talk
your
about
place
in a
on the
direct,
podium
they
beside
always,
2
like, go
gaming
into, like, okay, here's the
powerhouses,
stuff you don't care about,
Mario
then
and Sonic
ramp up towards the end.
2016
We've now reached the
games,
part where they start
launches
talking
on
about stuff we don't care about.
3DS system, March 18th.
It happens in every direct, it's just happening now. Oh
Next,
wait, Mario
let's see
Maker.
what's
Never
new
mind,
in
they were just
Super Mario
they just thought we
Oh,
cared
I
more
was-
about
I
the
knew it.
Olympics.
I knew
Since
it.
the game
Wait.
arrived on Wii
Oh,
U,
man.
and players
Please
around
announce
the world
slopes.
continue to upload exciting new courses every day. In fact, there are more than 6.2 million courses for players to jump into
I gotta play this game
at
tonight.
This very moment.
They-
Since
I know
launch,
they're
we've
gonna
added new course elements
announce
on
the new
2 separate
costumes.
occasions. And here we go again.
Wolf
It's
Link and all
update
that.
time. Now, when you shake a thwomp, it'll transform into a skewer from Super
Thwimp.
Mario.
Okay.
Whoa,
Thwomps were
no.
already pretty
It's,
beefy,
oh,
but
yes!
these are an even bigger.
Oh, that's
very
excellent.
cool.
In a good way.
I like
That
those,
is
the
excellent.
levels
When
that
you
have
shake a
those in
Wii
them.
switch, it'll turn into a key. Plus, shaking a door will now
Yes!
make it
Oh, okay.
secure.
Wait, why would they introduce
You
that
guessed it.
unless...
Can't open one of those without a key. Hide one in a block, or make an enemy hold one.
Very-
You can
okay,
make levels
that's still
with your
fantastic.
hands without
Very,
a key,
very interesting.
Which means you can now
They
make
are
courses
building
with
towards something
mandatory boss
crazy.
battles. Oh yeah. And if you shake a coin, it'll change into a
Oh,
pink coin.
you can attach the key to
Collect them all,
bosses.
and a key will appear.
Red coins!
That way you can make an adventurous
Oh,
level
that's
where
not
you
the
have to
implementation I
find all
expected, but
the
that's still
coins.
awesome.
These new course elements definitely expand
Please say this is out
puzzle-making
today.
horizons. We're also adding new
they
elements to
do.
online play. The update will let you play 100 Mario Challenge on a new Super
Oh
Expert.
no.
It'll unlock after
Yes,
More
I knew this was
expert
coming.
experts?
Well, the Bookmark website has had this for a while,
6 extremely tough
but it
levels
actually
for
will
you
also
to
make
beat
expert
with
mode.
100
Oh, I hope there's no costumes tied to
Your
Super
prize for
Expert.
winning? New mystery mushroom costumes. So even if you think you have them all,
Oops,
give
sorry,
this
I
new mode
cursed.
a try and see if you can get them all.
Why would you tie
the Super
that
Mario Maker
costume to
bookmark
Super
site will
X?
see additions
That's okay.
such
The
as
algorithm
ranking
doesn't work
categories
anyways.
for
It'll
world
just
records,
it always
the number of
breaks.
first
You just
clears,
gotta be patient enough.
inspiring new ways to create and play.
Just if you skip enough levels, you'll get one that
This
hasn't
new
been
update will
properly
be
sorted
available
yet.
for Download on March 9th.
March 9th. Oh,
Sometimes one of
Still
the
no
best
slopes.
parts of an RPG is its style, and no one understands that quite
Oh,
like Atlas.
Shimigami
Makers
Tensei
of
Cross Fire
this
Emblem.
next
Are we gonna get like an English title for
Look
this
at
and an
Mirage
English release date?
Sessions Sharp
I would
FE,
really
is a
like
brand
that.
new IP that takes
Oh, this is the
inspiration
part
from
where I go
Atlas's own
silent and don't know
titles
what to
and
say.
the Fire Emblem series.
I have a little more to say about this because I'm like the first trailer that showed this off. I was very interested in it. Like I was like, this looks amazing. What is it? And I've been meaning to get into Shin Megami Tensei, and I really like the Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm about to get Fates, so I'm quite excited for this game.
What am I even looking at right now? This is madness.
The game is based in Japan,
Yeah.
so we're keeping its original VO track.
The game is based in Japan. Yeah, I figured that part out.
Oh, so they're not gonna get English voice actors. They're just gonna add English subtitles.
You consider
Yeah,
yourself
that's probably
a JRPG fan.
That's
Just
probably
someone
not for the
daring enough
fans.
to try something
That's probably a
new.
cost-saving
No, it's not.
decision.
Go further.
It's a cost-saving
Summer is
decision.
now.
Some of the fans will be happy about it. Others won't.
Tokyo Mirage
Yeah.
Tokyo
Sessions,
Mirage
Sharp
Sessions,
FE, will arrive
like
stateside
Sharp Fire
June
Emblem.
24th.
Okay.
You may
What?
remember this next title from a Nintendo Direct
Why would?
last year.
Okay.
Lost Reavers is Bandai
I
Namco's
mean,
latest free-to-play online
cool.
co-op action game.
Oh, is this Project
Team up
Treasure?
with other adventurers online
With the most
to fight
ridiculous
zombies and solve
announcement
puzzles
teaser
as you search for
ever.
valuable treasure in the most diverse location
This
on the
looks
planet.
interesting
You'll
for a
need the
free
wits to solve
game.
puzzles, the expertise to kill bosses, and the firepower to fight.
Do you remember
legions
the
of
like
undead
the
guardians.
like teaser announcement
treasure
that they
and
had for this?
successfully
It
make
was
your
like
way
they
back
showed
to
like
the
concept
mission
art and had the most
receive your
ridiculously
share of the spoils.
like ridiculous
As you
like
go on
transitions
missions,
ever.
characters will level
It was
up,
so
unlock
funny.
more skills, and increase
I
their
don't care
funds
about
so you
this.
can acquire
No,
for the
it
record.
looks pretty
just looks
much like an
it looks
MMO.
like
a
a
variety of different
Yeah,
routes,
it looks like a
puzzles,
thing,
and enemy spawns,
and
so levels can
it
be
doesn't
played
like
and enjoyed
interest
multiple
me at all
times.
really.
Oh yeah, this
Look
is.
forward
But
to playing Lost
I
Reavers
will always
coming
remember
soon to
that trailer and how hilarious it was.
I mean, if it's
Let's
free,
paint the
I'll
town
try
red,
it.
and just
I mean,
about
might
every
as
other
well.
color. In the Paper Mario series, we always
Oh.
challenge ourselves to
Whoa.
bring something fresh to the
Oh my
action
God.
adventure genre. And this
This
time,
is
Paper Mario
happening.
Color Splash
Oh wait, what is this?
colors
World
and
map.
paint. As
I'll take
such,
it.
World
the
map's
game
not a
takes
good
place
start.
I'll take
in
it.
a colorful paradise called Prism Island. But something
Okay.
is very
Okay.
wrong. Prism Island is
There's no
drained of
characters.
its color. To make sense of all this, it's up to Paper Mario to do like he does and set off on a journey to bring color back to the land.
Please show the battle system and have it be good.
Please show the battle system.
It splashes paint on anything he hits.
I refuse to care
Paint
about this
hammer?
until you show.
Color, bit by
Super
bit.
refuse-
Sunshine
Game
Paper
splash
Mario?
paint on colorless roads
I
to
refuse
revive
to
the
care
world.
about this until you show me what the battle
No,
system
I
is.
like that his allied person is a paint bucket.
In battle, you'll paint cards like this.
Nope. All right.
and flick them to start the
Ah,
This is already
There are
dumb.
special
Man.
cards,
Oh,
too.
this is Sticker
They'll
Star.
unleash some satisfying
No!
and powerful attacks.
why are
had
they
one
making a bigger
job.
version of
This
Sticker
beloved
Star?
series,
You had
Paper
one
Mario
job.
Color Splash is currently planned
Color
for
Splash,
release in
yeah, whatever.
2016.
I don't care.
Pikachu, Lucario,
I care about this
Machamp,
game, but
Gengar, and many more.
Jeez, I wasn't that
favorite
interested in
Pokemon
Pokken
are
Tournament,
about
but
to
it's a
face off
breath
in
of fresh
Pokken
air after that.
Tournament for
I am very interested in this
In
game.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Very League,
Pokken.
Players will start at
Yeah,
the bottom
it
tier,
looks
facing
really
off
fun.
against
I just,
relatively easy
I
opponents.
at the moment
As
I
you
have
move
too
up
many
in the
other
ranks,
things to buy,
you'll
but I
encounter
probably
skilled
will pick
opponents
this up
worthy of your
eventually.
absolute best.
It's
Winning a fight in any mode earns
there's really
in-game
not much to say about this
currency
game because it's
that
so
allows you to
almost
change
out.
the appearance of
So
your
I just
avatar.
want to yell about
Battles will
Color
require
Splash
quick
more,
reflexes and the
because
ability
that is
to
just-
read your opponent.
You had
Some
one
Pokemon
job,
are fast
Intelligent
and use their
Systems.
speed to rush in and deal
one
damage.
job.
Other Pokemon
Ugh,
rely
I'm
on their
past
brute
it.
power to dominate the competition.
Man, I actually
Integrated
want
battle
this
Pokemon
now.
and pairings of support Pokemon can change the
This
way
looks
you
good.
approach the fight.
Yeah, it looks so
Find your
fun,
favorite
right?
combination
I guess I
to
shouldn't be
suit your
surprised.
playstyle.
I like Tekken.
To help you determine
And it's
which
the same
Pokemon
people.
you should try first, here's a
I haven't
few
played a
highlights
Tekken
of
game.
the
It
main
just
battle
looks
Pokemon.
fun.
Lucario uses
I
powerful
like.
aura-based
I want to get into Tekken because of this game. This game looks just really fun
Yeah.
in general.
After activating burst attack mode,
And just the
Lucario can
Pokemon
unleash a massive
slant,
beam of aura
like all
energy
the
to get
stuff they're
back
doing
into the
specifically
battle
because it's
or
Pokemon is
finish it
like
off.
also very appealing to me. Because like other than Smash Brothers,
Machamp
I'm not a
capitalizes
huge
on
fighting
brute
game
strength
person,
by a rapid
Yeah.
fire punches,
I'm not anymore
damaging
either.
throws, and more.
The
to send
simplicity of
opponents
this appeals to me.
This Pokemon
Yeah.
is a real heavy hitter and a force to
Totally.
be reckoned with when up close.
Get
and
ready for
personal.
DLC though.
Last but not least,
I mean,
Gengar pulls
if I
out
really like
every
the game,
trick
I
in the
won't
book
care
to
and I'll
keep
probably
opponents
buy it.
Oh yeah, me too.
If
Season
instantly
pass, do it,
appearing
Nintendo,
anywhere,
I don't care.
Throwing punches
Take my
from out
money.
of nowhere and more doesn't scare you, then Gengar's
At the same
final
time, this game
burst
already
attack
has a
is
couple of my
really
favorite
the
Pokemon in it
stuff of
anyway,
Oh,
so
Mega
like I don't have,
Gengar.
I don't
Early
have much to
adopters,
ask
an
for.
Okay, that's
exclusive
terrifying.
Amiibo card of Shadow Mewtwo will come within the physical copy of the first
Yeah.
production run of the game. So make sure
I'm
you grab
surprised
it early.
Zoroark isn't
That's
in
not.
this game.
That is
though.
not that appealing. Shadow Mewtwo.
Pokken Tournament launches
No,
on Wii
it's
U
not.
March 18th.
The design's kind of cool, but
And
the
to whet
premise
your
is
appetite
really
for
dumb.
launch day, Make
March
sure
18th.
to catch the final battles of the Pokken Tournament Early Access competition.
Not ready for this,
that airs
Nintendo.
on March 17th. And tomorrow, March 4th, we'll return to the land of Hyrule, or journey there for the first time, to experience an updated version of
I'm going to buy this game. I'm
Oh
not
wait,
going
this
to
is
buy it
tomorrow.
right now.
Crap.
The Legend of Zelda,
Yeah.
Twilight Princess.
Nintendo,
I'm going to
why?
buy.
Visit our YouTube
I'm going
channel
to buy
watch
this
the Twilight
game.
Princess retrospective
I'm not going to buy it
video series
right now
and learn all about
because
the making of the
I already am
original
about to
from
buy
development
an
team members.
$80 game.
Yeah, well, I'm
in
still
the form of
debating if I want the
Hyrule Face.
Amiibo version or the
Features in
digital,
Amiibo
which is
version
$10
when It
cheaper.
launches tomorrow alongside the
I'm
game.
just
March is also
trying
a big
to
month
like
for Nintendo 3DS.
I'm trying to like save
But
my
no matter
money,
your
but I
system of
I
choice,
will be getting
Nintendo
Twilight
has
Princess
your
HD
back.
because I need to
Because
play
this
more
month
Zelda
also
games.
sees the introduction of Nintendo's new
Loyalty program.
My
Yes.
Nintendo.
all right. Let's talk about this.
It's more than just
I
What
knew
is
it.
this?
Oh man.
My Nintendo aims to offer more comprehensive and integrated features that will reward
Play
you
apps.
for interacting with Nintendo products and services in a variety of new ways.
Okay.
You can pre-register
So
for
we earn
Nintendo's
points like
first
we used
smart
to.
device app,
Already
Miitomo,
pre-registered.
and sign
Figured
up
this
for a
out, Nintendo
account
already.
Now to become a
Yeah.
My Nintendo member and start earning My Nintendo Platinum points. Stay tuned for more details.
Okay, so we're just gonna learn more about it later, I guess.
You know,
They might already
there's
be
another
giving
thing
us
you can
points
look
if you
forward
tie
to
your
in
account
March.
now, I
It
guess.
involves Amiibo. Mini Mario and Friends
Oh, yeah,
Amiibo Challenge
this-
is a
I
special
No,
heard this was a
Nintendo,
game.
why?
lovers out there.
What is this?
No,
In the
I
spring
mean, this is
download for
twofold.
Wii U
One,
and
no one cares
3DS,
about games that
you can
solely
tap
use
tappable
Amiibo.
Amiibo
Two,
figures
no one
to
cares
guide
about Mario vs.
10
Donkey Kong.
mini
I like the
So-
minis
levels that
game,
they
but
alone can access.
I have so
like,
okay. You know what? I have
each
so many
mini has their
Amiibo.
own
If this
powers,
game is
too,
free,
like Mini
please say
Mario
this is free,
and
Nintendo.
Walter.
It probably is.
There are some
'Cause I
other
actually-
really
Considering that you
powers as
basically
well.
need Amiibo to play it.
Oh yeah, show Rosalina like that
This game
Amiibo's
will be
available.
available for early access at participating retailers beginning March 25th with the purchase
Oh,
of
it's a-
any
what?
Nintendo Amiibo figure. It will also
Wait,
be
it comes
available
free with
for
any
download for free from Nintendo eShop on
Ah.
Wii
So
U and Nintendo
it is free.
Yeah.
beginning
That is
April
good to
20th.
hear. But like, I don't care.
In other Amiibo news, Series
Well,
4 of the
I-
Animal
yeah, well,
Crossing
Amiibo Tap was
cards
meh,
are
but-
on the way this June.
I mean,
That
it's
game actually
demos.
looks kind of fun, and if it has that many diverse characters, I could enjoy it.
Separate from the
I mean,
Animal
Amiibo-
Crossing
like-
I have a lot of Amiibo.
Amiibo Tap is just demos.
Yeah.
So
accompanied by
it's
another
like
Amiibo figure.
you get demos,
This
yay,
time
but it's not like.
displaying
Well, it's just it was their
Persistence.
first
It's not
Amiibo
like-
dedicated game, and it
Now
was
let's
such
take
a
look at what
lame
else is
like
new in
intro.
Nintendo
I mean,
eShop
it's
for Nintendo
something
3DS.
though.
No,
Virtual
yeah,
console.
Virtual
it's neat.
Console
It's
is
just
about
like
to
not the.
receive an upgrade
Oh.
exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS systems. We'll begin releasing
Oh,
Super
boy.
NES
Super
Whoa.
NES games specifically for
with new Nintendo,
Nintendo crossplay.
for new Nintendo.
Yeah, I have a new 3DS. This is amazing. Nintendo announced cross. Don't make me buy these again,
Classic
Nintendo.
games you see on screen and more are coming.
They're gonna make
If
you
they
buy
make me
them
buy
again.
these again, I will reluctantly
Again,
do it with
these
tears
original
coming down my
Super NES
face.
Launch games will be available in Nintendo eShop for new Nintendo 3DS systems following today's presentation. We'll add to
Oh my
the
God.
lineup with these titles on March 24th, and then even more.
I would
As
play
they are
Earthbound on
all-
3DS more than I'd play it on Wii
Legendary
U.
games of the Super NES era hold a special place in many gamers' hearts.
I have a friend who loves Earthbound so much and
So
wishes
I'm
it was on
planning to turn my
3DS,
new Nintendo
but she has a
3DS
regular
XL
3DS, so
into
she's
my
gonna be
own
sad.
Portable Super NES vault. I hope you do too. It's hard to imagine how solitaire and horse racing could be related.
Oh, they didn't tell us if you have to buy them again. You do. You totally do.
You do. If they didn't mention it, you do.
That's so. I mean, I get it because they had to develop the separate emulator, but come on.
At the same, like, at this point, I think they're just gonna not bother with crossplay for these systems and maybe make it an
No,
NX.
yeah, I agree. If they at least did the
Hopefully-
discount, because they
hopefully
can
make
read
it
your
an
account.
NS.
If they were like, "Oh, I see you own it on Wii and Wii U. Here's $1 off." Like, give me something.
As the level rises,
It would be nice. I think they're gonna wait till NX to do something like that.
Over time, you'll
Which
start to win
stinks,
trophies
but
for high-ranking races.
Whatever.
This I don't even care about whatever this is.
And
I don't either. That's why I
Like,
haven't
whoever,
watched
if
it
anyone's
yet.
watching this, I don't think you care either. And if you do,
pair them up
what
with
is your
farm
life?
To breed and train new ponies.
You can break up the two
Before you
ponies.
know it,
That's so
you can
mean.
take those two ponies that are in love and force them to break up.
Who would want this?
Find out for yourself when Pocket Card Jockey rides into
Pocket
your-
Jockey.
That's all I got from that trailer.
Nintendo, just put this game on
Next up,
phones. What are
Azure
you
Striker
wasting your
Gunvolt
time
2.
with?
Azure Striker
First game in the series
Gunvolt.
featured the
I didn't even play the
What?
first one,
fast-paced
but I liked the
2D
demo.
action that you've come to expect from Inti Creates. For the sequel, the action has evolved and comes equipped with new
Isn't
features.
this a game that's already
Now,
out though?
Gunvolt's rival
This is
Coffin
the
joined
second one.
fray as a playable character.
It just
Yeah,
looks
but isn't this
exactly
game
like the
that's already
first
out?
one.
Walk onto them, then unleash
No,
a
because I
devastating
mean
homing shot.
that Azure Striker
That's not all.
Gunvolt is a KG
Pokken
Inafune
can
thing, and
also
he
copy
should be
the
working on
abilities
Mighty
of
Number
all 7
9,
new boss
hopefully.
characters and use them.
I don't
Isn't
think
it
this
a-
game took much out of their. I don't know. I don't know if you played the first one. It was pretty fun.
I didn't. I didn't. I like. It sounds.
I mean, I
like
only
a
played
lot
the
of fun.
demo,
I
but it
wanted
lets
to
you
try
play
it, though.
multiple levels. Oh, and
Oh, so it's. Oh, it.
yeah, I'm
Azure
actually on the
Striker
eShop now
Gunvolt
looking
2
at all
will be
this stuff.
available in Nintendo eShop
Okay.
on 3DS this summer.
Or maybe it was like KG
Last
Inafune
month,
while he was still
Fire
under
Emblem Fates
Capcom,
marched onto
so
Nintendo
Capcom owns
3DS
it and just made
systems.
another one.
And this month, a
Did it say
whole
Capcom?
new path through the game will
I don't
be
know.
available.
I didn't.
I'm pretty sure it's
Along
his
with the next
company.
installment in a series of downloadable
It might be. I'm
content.
not sure.
This
Anyway,
third
Fire
path through
Emblem
the story,
Fates.
Fire Emblem Fates
I want to
Revelation
play this
will
game.
do as
Oh,
its
I need to
name
finish the-
implies, reveal many secrets
I
you
get
can't
distracted by
discover
just
in the
doing all the
paths
other
of
side
Birthright
stuff.
or Conquest. When the Revelation path releases on March 10th, select Explore
I'm just,
Fates
like,
in the title screen to connect to
still
the internet
waiting
and
for the
purchase
ability to buy this
Revelation
game.
in-game
I've
for just
loved it. I've
under
had a
20
blast.
real-world dollars.
I
Once
like.
you purchase
I
this,
can't wait.
Just under
Third
20
option will
plus
appear at the
tax.
branch of
Easily,
Fates
this
in
is
Chapter
easily
6.
Fire Emblem Fates is like one of the
Refuse to
only
choose a
games
side.
I'm
And
really
today,
excited
2
about
new
this
maps
year.
will be released at the
And
in-game DLC shop.
I'm just
Dragon's
like kind of waiting for.
Oh,
The ability-
I need
like-
the DLC. It has some really, really great rewards.
I'm basically just
And on
waiting
March
for the point in
17th,
time when
the
I'm
map
actually able to buy it.
Royale
Like,
will be
yeah.
released.
I gotta get to a store, but
In this map,
doing that when
siblings
I'm
of both
like kind of
kingdoms will have to
marooned in
spar to
college
determine
and not
who among
like
them
able
is worthy
to
of
Oh,
attacks.
I know
like
that
drive
thing.
anywhere.
Alternate version
Yeah.
of Corrin from another
I'm
world.
basically just waiting. My friend bought it for me, and
Each
I'm
map is
waiting to meet
available
up with him
at
during
Dragon's Gate
spring
for the
break
price
in
you see
2
on
weeks.
screen.
Oof, that's
But if
painful.
you purchase map pack 1,
Well,
they're
it's like a
already
week and a
Price
half at this
Museum,
point.
Ghostly
Keep an eye out
Gold.
for
Oh, that's
even
going to be
more
the gold
DLC
mission.
maps added
Yeah,
weekly
just
until
DLC.
April 21st. March onward, my heroic
And then
friends.
Map Pack
so
2
Dan's-
starts.
Isn't over
So
yet.
Dan's bingo card
3
for
weeks from
overpriced
today,
DLC
Hyrule Warriors
is
Legends
fully,
will declare war on Nintendo
fully met.
3DS
I don't
systems.
have any
As
problem
fans of
with the
Wii U
cost of the
version
Fire
already
Emblem
know,
maps because
the
of the
game
way
will
that
pit you as one
the
of your
pricing.
favorite
We could
Zelda
go on and on about how
characters
developing
against a near
schedules
limitless
work.
army of moblins,
Yeah.
the dongos,
I mean,
and the
you're
like.
probably right,
You
but
can even battle as
Dan would say
characters
that's
from The Legend of
overpriced.
Zelda, The Wind Waker, and the brand new character.
I wouldn't necessarily disagree, but I'm not really sure.
Fans of
I
the
never
Wii U
bought any of
version
the
are dedicated
Awakening
to finishing
DLC.
the fight and enjoy
I bought
the
some of
amount
it. It was
additional
fun.
content
It's
that was
hard.
offered.
Yeah.
And so, I'm pleased to announce
I don't
it
think I'm
would
going
be.
to get
Legends
the
will also have
Hyrule
some new
Warriors on
downloadable
3DS.
content available
It looks.
in
I
2016.
basically heard that if you don't have a
Beginning on
new
launch day,
3DS,
you can
don't
buy
even
a
bother.
season
Yeah,
pass,
well, I looked at the
which will give you
footage and
access
thought
to
I
4
don't care
brand new
for even the new
DLC
3DS one.
If you buy the
Season pass.
I mean,
you'll
it's
get an
just
exclusive
it's
bonus
Hyrule Warriors
costume for
with more
Ganon.
characters.
Hyrule Warriors
Available
was
on launch
fun,
day
but like
only in Hyrule Warriors Legends.
I wouldn't want to
These
replay that
packs
unless it
will
was
also be
co-op,
available for
and the
purchase
3DS one
individually.
explicitly
On
does
launch
not
day,
have that.
Anyone in the U.S. who picks up a physical
Yeah.
copy of Hyrule Warriors
I was like
Legends
interested in
will
Hyrule
receive a
Warriors before it
download
came out, but it just
Wait,
didn't come to
that
pass.
amiibo looked great though.
Hyrule
Nintendo, why do you
I don't
do
think it
this?
was. I don't think it was amiibo. I think it was just art.
Oh, well,
I don't know.
I
I'm
was
not
I
really
was
sure. I
looking
didn't
away
hear.
because I was so bored with it, and I looked back and thought it was an amiibo.
characters and use Ganondorf's trident weapon from Hyrule Warriors Legends in the original Hyrule Warriors.
It is nice though that if you buy Legends, you can just
Finally,
transfer
if you
the.
pre-order
If you're a
the
fan of the
GameStop
game, this seems like a great thing,
you'll also
but,
receive a special
Absolutely, but
edition
it's
soft
just-
cover 16-page.
If I'm gonna buy Hyrule Warriors, I'm probably gonna buy the Wii
With
U
it, you
version.
can learn more
Yeah,
about
it's
the
fun. I
characters
enjoyed it on Wii U.
and concept art
Yeah.
of various
It's something I
warriors and
should do
weapons,
eventually, but
including
it's
the new
nowhere
hero
near on my
Lincoln
radar at the
from
moment.
Mysterious
This
Compass.
cutscene looks very good
There's
though.
another new character flying our way, and she'll be
I
available.
feel like
to
it's a
download
cutscene
for
on the
free
Wii U
in
game
both
that
Hyrule
happens
Warriors
once
Well,
you
it was
download
Link-
it.
yeah,
and
maybe.
Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. Medley is her name, and The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
It showed
was her
Linkle,
first
who's
game.
not in the.
Now, she and her harp are ready
Hmm.
for battle. You can add Medley to your roster as a free download, launching alongside the release of the first DLC pack. Charge into
Oh,
battle
so
when
another new
Hyrule
character.
Warriors Legends releases on
Medley's
Nintendo
cool.
3DS March 25th.
She looks so strange.
Next, let's brush up on our art skills.
This is a busy
with
month.
True masters of the craft. Disney Art Academy is a fun game that'll teach you how to
Oh,
draw
I think this
popular
was-
Disney
Disney
This was,
Art
like, very
Academy.
recently.
Ooh, who cares?
Yeah.
Lessons feature a wide
This
range
was
of
very
characters,
recently
and
announced,
your
wasn't it?
instructor will teach you how to draw them step by
It's
step.
just
Draw lines,
whatever.
color them in.
It's Art
add
Academy.
shadows
If
and
you like Art
highlights
Academy, you'll
as
probably like.
instructed.
If you like Art Academy,
Voila.
and and you're a fan of Disney, you'll
beautiful
probably like this,
illustrations
but
of
if you
Disney and
don't
Pixar
care, you
characters
just
like
don't
these.
care.
With a wave of
Nintendo,
magic
put the
brush,
Super Nintendo
give
games
your
on.
masterpiece a
Hurry
touch
up!
of stars, glitter, clouds, and more.
Man, I'm still bummed about that Paper Mario announcement.
From Mickey Mouse
I am too.
to
Like,
It's
that
ridiculous.
beloved
battle
Disney
system just
princesses
looks.
to some of Pixar's best. And yes,
It really looks
even
like
Disney's Frozen.
the
I feel
world
like it's-
map,
You'll learn
I don't think
everything.
it's gonna get-
Especially with the whole empty-looking area, like it looks like a very, very devoid of like it's not gonna feel like Thousand Year Door or the original.
The original
No,
Bravely
obviously
Default
not.
with thousands of
Did you see?
RPG
They already
fans
explained that the
exactly
battle
what they
system
were.
was kind of like not
A
even.
big part of
Yeah.
that was
like
the
anything.
exciting jobs your characters could take on.
I'm
to
just
learn powerful
really
abilities.
Is this?
underwhelmed.
Are we seeing
Across the world,
Bravely?
you'll
Wait, no. What is
encounter
this? Is
dozens of
Bravely?
jobs that each bring
I think-
different
no, this is
strengths to the
Bravely.
table.
Oh, good. I
As
thought
for
I was
today,
wrong.
thought
I
I'd spotlight
finally
a
started
couple
playing
of the
Bravely
jobs
Default, and
that are
it's
new to the sequel.
good. I might talk
Bravely
about that
Second
in a
End
future
Layer,
video.
which is fast
Wink,
forward.
wink, nudge,
Some jobs
nudge.
may
Bravely
sound like
Second
standard
End
RPG
Layer.
fare,
I love these
but
names.
I assure you, the wizard is
Yeah,
anything but.
but
Wizards
like
use spellcraft to customize
once I finish
spells
Bravely
with
Default,
added
I'll
effects,
probably be
like
very
hammer
excited to get
and
this
mist.
game. But I gotta
For
finish
a
Bravely
powerful
Default.
strategy, try combining
And
this
Bravely
with
Default's,
elemental
like,
spells,
long, so-
black and red mages, or the healing
I got a
spells
long
of
way to
light
go.
mages. And then there's the Catmancer. They learn the moves of the monsters you encounter.
Just-
and train
Catmancer.
Cats to perform
It's
them
like this is
in
where we
exchange
are
for
in
treats.
video games.
One way to test out some
Like,
cool jobs is with
are you
the
surprised,
upcoming
though?
No,
Second
it's just
Job.
it's kind of amazing.
The demo's story revolves around the three Cavaliers, an elite band of Crystal Guard knights.
I feel like all of this is
Agnes
spoilers for
Oblige
Bravely
has
Default, so I
dispatched
kind of just want to
with
not
the
pay attention to it.
No, it's okay. It's
This side
Yeah,
story
it's spoilers.
Can only be experienced in
Yeah,
free
so
demo when it
because like I
launches
saw
on
a couple
Nintendo
characters from
eShop.
Bravely Default in that trailer, and I was
I
like,
mean,
well,
kind of the whole premise of a
Well-
direct is
Will also
spoilers.
receive a unique
Oh,
16
demo
digit
coming.
I mean,
code
but like
to
story
access the
spoilers
demo
though.
early on March 7th. Playing the demo
Gamers-
lets you
oh,
play bonuses.
I'm excited to finally finish Bravely Default, except that I'm nowhere near being done. But
Yeah,
at the
I
same-
played the demo a little and couldn't even get the full game.
Nintendo 3DS. Also on March 10th.
It's
in the
quite
Nintendo
good.
eShop.
At least like I've not
Right now,
played
there's
much of
another great way to
it,
get
but
a
I'm
taste for
really
this
hooked.
series. The free demo for the original Bravely Default is still available in Nintendo eShop. When you're ready
Thanks
to
for
jump
reminding
into
me
the
about the
sequel,
free demo,
there's also
Nintendo.
a collector's
There's
edition,
a
Bravely
collector's
Second
edition with the
End Layer,
soundtrack.
game, a soundtrack.
Of course there
Oh,
is.
except the people who made the Bravely Default soundtrack are not coming back to make the second one. So I don't know how I feel about that.
Characters,
Because the Bravely Default soundtrack is so good.
If you want to learn about this
So
new entry in
good.
the franchise, stay tuned to our YouTube channel this month for our new Bravely Second End Layer video series. Bravely Second
So,
End Layer
like,
launches
what has this
exclusively on
direct
Nintendo
been up to
3DS
this point?
systems.
It's been a lot of I really like the Super
Another
Mario
massive
Maker
RPG
stuff
is
that
headed
was
to Nintendo
excellent.
3DS, and
Otherwise, it's been mostly
fans have been
disappointing.
clamoring for.
I mean,
Dragon Quest
it's been
VII,
mostly
Fragments of the
recap
Forgotten
and
Past,
Paper Mario
has been
disappointment
completely remade for
splash.
Nintendo 3DS.
Dragon Quest 7. Oh, I remember
essentially
playing
a
this
brand
briefly
new
on
game.
PS2 and being
The
like,
world has been rebuilt.
No.
The characters have new 3D models.
I
was
am
fun,
very
I just
interested in
couldn't-
getting into Dragon
I
Quest.
peered
But
out
people
over the
tell me that
hills and
eight's
saw
better.
the length of time the game would take and turned around and went
Who
home.
wants more from his life than fishing?
I've
And trust me, he's gonna
I've heard
get
from the internet
Sets
that
off
8's
on an
better,
adventure with
so
a
I'm gonna
mischievous
hold out
Prince
for
Kiefer
when they release
and a
8
clever,
because they're
headstrong
releasing 8.
girl.
This doesn't even
on
look like the game I
3DS.
played, so I
Using
might
a
have been thinking of
fragment
something else
detector,
anyways.
The trio searched the world for
Maybe it was a
fragments
different
of stone
Dragon Quest.
tablets.
Yeah.
After putting the tablets together
But
again, they warped to
I'm
the
not excited
past
for this
in
one because
order
I've heard
to save the
7
present.
was just okay,
Along the way,
but
they'll
8 was
engage in
better.
classic
So I'm excited for when 8
turn-based
comes
combat,
out, but
gain
it's something I got to do more
access
research
to
into.
30 classes with powerful abilities. With art by Akira Toriyama and the pedigree of the Dragon Quest series, this is pure
Just
RPG goodness.
More of stuff we know about.
Dragon
Seriously.
Quest VII,
The
Fragments
only
of the
thing we
Forgotten
didn't
Past
like really,
launches on Nintendo 3DS
the only like super
later
new
this
information we got was Paper
year.
Mario.
And there's a game known as Monster
And
Hunter
that's,
Cross, the latest
like,
game in the Monster
not
Hunter
good
series.
because we didn't like that
And now it's
announcement.
I
coming
wonder if there's
west
someone
as
out there who
Monster
gets
Hunter
excited for
Generations.
every single game
The
announced
new
in the
style
direct.
system and hunter
Because whenever it gets to
This
the
is
Monster
most
Hunter part, I imagine
customizable
tons
Monster
of
Hunter
people are
experience
loving
And
this.
you can get a
I'm
taste
just
of
Oh,
what's to
I
come
know people
in
who
this
are
debut
loving
yeah,
this
like
this
it-
very
actually,
moment.
this one looks nicer than the other ones I've seen before. Not actual gameplay.
Yeah.
All right, I take that back.
It's very much a you have to be into it type of thing.
Yeah, I remember playing the
It's
demo
like,
and being like,
it's
I
either your
can't.
type of game or it's not. And it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it might be for me if I give it a chance, but I have a lot of other games to give a chance.
Yeah, the
that I'm
problem
more
is these
interested in.
days, if a game requires you to give it a chance, it's mostly lost the battle already.
Yeah, just because I have no time. I'm a university student. I can play like maybe a game at a time, once every like month, and that's not good if you want me to.
Boy, they are
Get
really
in
selling
your
this.
time sink.
I gotta say, these battles look cool, but I never liked how
Yeah.
it controls.
I mean, it looks interesting enough. I just like, I would have to try it, and I'm not ready to try it. I'm like keeping a running list of games to try when I get out of
We'll have more to
college.
say about the game in the
Yeah.
future,
I might add Monster
but
Hunter to
now,
that, but I have not
quick shout
decided
out.
yet.
Anyone who plays Monster Hunter Generations on a Nintendo 3DS,
I know, like,
with Monster
Skyrim's
Hunter
on
4
there,
Ultimate
Dark
Save
Souls is
Data
on there,
present on it,
Animal
will
Crossing is
receive
on there.
bonus content in the new game.
But like,
As a special
I don't know.
promotion,
Maybe I'll put
Monster Hunter
Monster
4
on there.
Ultimate is being offered at a special price of $19.99 in Nintendo eShop for
Oh,
48
Nintendo.
hours,
Discounting
starting
those
today,
games.
3 p.m. Pacific time.
I wonder if they're going to announce the
It's a
Nintendo
great
Selects
game a
and
great
or
reason
talk
to
about
get
them.
hyped for the next one.
maybe.
another.
I hope they do.
I'm
Just as
happy
a
to
quick
announce that
mention.
Monster
Oh,
Hunter
hey.
Generations
Hi, Mark.
Because
will
Mario-
feature a special collaboration armor set
Mario All
based on
Stars as
Mark.
Nintendo Select would be a good thing to include in this, Nintendo.
To see the full-length trailer
Yeah.
of this collaboration, head over to twitter.com/.
So hi, Marth. You're in this Monster Hunter game.
Monster Hunter
Seriously.
Generations will be available on Nintendo 3DS in summer 2016.
It's weird that the Fire Emblem
At
amiibos are
E3,
some of the most
there was
used
one game we
amiibos
introduced that
in
left
games.
fans with some questions. Today, Kensuke Tanabe, the producer of the Metroid Prime series, is here to help you understand how Metroid Prime
Oh,
Federation
okay.
Force become
They're
an integral
doing like
part of the
hardcore
Metroid
damage
Prime
control
universe.
right now.
Tanabe-san?
They're like, we know that you all thought it was crap and
everyone.
looked like crap
I'm
and you
Kensuke
hate it.
Tanabe.
And here's a guy to tell you why you're
I
wrong.
started from the GameCube version.
Hopefully.
So it's been about 15 years since I
It's
first began
just-
to produce.
It's been about 16 years and I'm tired of this series.
Today,
Stop asking me
I
for
want to introduce
things.
you to the newest installment. in
It's
the
been
Metroid
about
Prime
15 years
series,
and we've released
Metroid
about
Prime
3
Federation
games.
We have Metroid Prime
Bringing a new
Federation
title
Force
in
because
the
we don't
series
know what to
to
do.
club. As the development team, we approach it with great passion and effort.
It's like, this is a game that...
Just like, do you remember
It would
Metroid?
be really
they're like,
cool
remember
if it
Metroid
was
Prime
good.
Hunters? Can we try that again?
2009.
Like, sure.
At that time,
This is a
we
game
started
that
with
would be
the idea
quite
of
nice if it
developing
was
a new
good,
online
but no
multiplayer
one's going to care because it's not what we
for a
want.
handheld system.
And I'm not even a Metroid fan, and I can say that.
Yeah. Well, and it's the
Early
Federation
experiments
dudes that are
began in
basically like,
collaboration with our reliable
you don't have
partners at Next
Samus's
Level
armor.
Games.
Your helmet kind
Who I
of looks like
worked with on
her.
Mario Strikers for
Enjoy.
GameCube and on Punch
Next
Hey,
Level
look.
Games, makers of these
Kicked
games
off
you actually
official
like.
development of them. But at that point, we were working on the Nintendo DSi. And with the DSi,
What?
it became clear that we wouldn't be able to achieve the type of
What is this, like, list of
performance fans would
excuses?
expect. When we saw
I
the
mean,
new
basically,
Nintendo 3DS
it's what
a
it
few
sounds
years
like right
later.
now.
For one thing, we knew that the Nintendo 3DS would address our performance issues.
It's just...
And we were also excited
Give
about
us
the
reason to
expanded
care.
control options
He is like
for
really
You
like
have not
laundry
given us
list of
reason to
like, just so
care
you know,
yet.
game
We
development's
decided to
hard.
restart the project.
Yeah.
Yes.
We wanted to
Yes,
use
but
this new
part
game
of the thing
to
about
tell
game
the
development is you
story
have to
of
get games that people
the
want.
Galactic Federation
And Nintendo
Space
fans
Pirates.
are very good about telling Nintendo what we
I had
want.
always imagined battles between
And,
these two within the universe.
Like,
We
Nintendo,
had never
at the
really explored
moment,
that in the
this direct has not listened. Because
I've been wanting to
Federation
do it
Force
for over 10 years,
seems
so I was
unchanged
ready and excited
from
to
the
try.
poor reception it had at E3.
But
And
given
Paper
the focus
Mario
on the
got
Galactic
an
Federation
announcement,
and Space
and it's
Pirate
nothing like what we want.
Oh my
While
god, he's
Samus
still
would
talking
appear in
about
the
this
story,
game.
It meant that she couldn't be the main player character this time.
Samus is in the
So,
story but not
using the
playable.
Galactic Federation
Cool.
soldiers as the main characters was the natural course of action for this game.
Oh, it was the natural
Another
course
thing
of
we wanted
action
to
to
add to
use
the game
anyone but
system was
Samus.
the idea.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
an RPG.
Sure.
I
players
know,
had the
right? I was
ability
gonna
One of the
comment on that,
driving
but I figured
forces
you
of
had
your
something.
game series.
like a healer, a warrior.
Driving forces.
Seriously,
like,
this would have to be
the
driving
driving
force.
character.
This would have to
Certain
be
types of sub-weapons from the
on Wii
Federation
U
in its
with
mission.
better graphics for
Players
me to
must
care,
divide
for them to
among
really
themselves
sell this
based
to
on a
me.
weight limit before
Like if we're
taking
gonna go
them on
off
missions.
just the art direction of Metroid alone, without much
So,
Samus.
for example, if you carry a lot of repair
I mean, that's basically what it is. The art direction of Metroid.
Sorry, Carol.
And maybe some of
if
the
you
enemies.
take on all the missiles, then you become a warrior.
Everything else about it's
I
not
would love to
Metroid,
explain
and that's
more
why people are mad.
today about the character's art style, or why we created Blast Ball, and so on. But let's save that for another
You don't.
They need a
you
more
don't have the
enthusiastic
ability to save
translator
it.
for this guy.
You don't need. You don't have the ability to save things for another time. If you continue to not tell us the positive aspects of your game, no one is going to buy it because we all hate you.
Samus
Oh, he
Aran
finished
is a
talking.
military
Now
war
we-
on the space pirates terminated
Oh,
their
God.
phase-on experiments on Metroids. But the galaxy is not at peace. Recognizing a
The Space Pirates terminated their experience. What are you, ruining the timeline even more?
Federation launched Project Golem, a top-secret program to develop mechanized battle armor based on the technology in Samus Aran's
Oh
power
dear.
Just,
The most elite members of the
Just-
Galactic Marines were chosen
just
and put
stop.
through intense
please.
training to form what would become.
I mean,
You have not.
I don't have a
told
problem
us
with the story. It
anything
makes sense
new.
that they would try to duplicate
Yeah,
the
no,
Chozo armor,
I-
but still.
I
Their
understand the
first
story.
mission is to
Like,
survey
it
the
makes
free
sense,
planet
but
Bermuda system
you've told
and
us nothing
reclaim
new.
an abandoned Federation
You needed to
outpost
tell us something
on the
new.
resource-rich planet Excelsior, which was
I really
devastated
doubt
by
that this
a
showing
crash
will change
40
anyone's
years
minds.
ago.
It hasn't changed
Oh,
mine.
this looks exactly like what I expected it to be.
It looks exactly the same. And for a game that got as much backlash as it did, it needed to not look exactly the same.
On Excelsior, all that stood in the way were mere ice hoppers.
Well, not exactly the same. I mean, they couldn't, like, rehaul and change the entire game overnight, but
Space pirates.
they needed to make...
Now the
They needed
only
to
way
do
survive
something
is to work
to
as
appease the angry Metroid fans, and
I'm trying to
it
figure
doesn't
out
look
what
like they
this
have.
game really even is. Like, is it basically just a
It's
shooter?
a co-op shooter.
Do they have
It's
something
a co-op-
unique?
It's a co-op shooter. That's what it is. That's what it looks like it is. If it's something else, they have not done a good job of telling us that it's something else.
Man, that did not sell me on it.
Stay tuned for more information
me
on
neither.
this next chapter in the Metroid Prime universe. We'll also be hosting
No thanks,
several
Bill.
hands-on opportunities, starting with WonderCon.
I mean, hands-on
in late
opportunities
March.
is probably
So I
the
hope
best thing
you'll
they
try
can
the
do for
game
this
out
game,
for
because they have to
Metroid
convince
Prime
people that it's
Federation
actually fun to
Force
play.
Releases on Nintendo 3DS systems late spring.
Oh, so
2016.
that one leak that said it would be coming out late spring
Next,
is
I'd like to
actually
announce a
true.
game that combines some
Yeah.
great selections from some great games. Rhythm Heaven on
Yes!
Nintendo DS, Rhythm Heaven Fever on
Yes!
Wii, and more.
Okay, I don't care that the rest of this direct has been garbage. Rhythm Heaven is on 3DS in America now. I don't care.
How long
This is
have
all
you
I
been
need.
waiting for
Mega
this?
Mix on Nintendo 3DS
This came out like a year ago in Japan.
Oh, wow.
games,
Okay.
70 of which have been
Or,
carefully
yeah, this came out like a year ago in
selected
Japan.
from previous titles in the series,
So,
including the
I don't
original
care.
Game Boy Advance game,
This direct has been
which was
garbage
never
so far, but
released.
this redeems it in my eyes.
Yeah,
There
well,
are also 30
yeah,
brand new
mine was Mario Maker, so I'm
replay
long
a
away from
classic
that now.
or Tap into a new one when Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix launches later
Oh, I
this
don't care. Release it whenever you want in America,
Available
but
later
now we
this
know
year,
it's
yeah.
doing it.
At one
Now we know that you're doing it, so
has a
you're
lot of
doing
live
it.
One last
yes.
Pink. Kirby's headed back to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems.
Okay.
This time, invaders have mechanized Dreamland.
A new
To
Kirby
restore
game.
this
Yeah,
one
that's
to its
interesting.
original form,
This is not what
But
I
not
was
surprising.
expecting.
Kirby gets pretty steady
First,
releases.
the game may look familiar.
No, it's not,
Pink
and,
Puff
like,
can travel through
this looks
stages
like
by jumping
it
back and
uses the
forth
Triple
between
Deluxe engine.
foreground and background.
And Triple
Using
Deluxe is a
25
fantastic game. I might talk about that in a later video. Wink,
Of
wink,
course,
nudge, nudge.
There will
But
be new copy abilities.
Dr. Kirby?
Here's the kicker.
Okay.
In this game, Kirby will use his new enemy's tech against them.
Oh, okay.
His Robobot
What?
armor is extremely strong, to the point
I can-
where it
I can get on
actually
this
destroy
level.
obstacles
I mean,
in
Kirby's
standing
thing has always been new ideas.
Taking
They'll do
page
like a
from
main
Kirby
series
himself,
game and then something
the
different.
Robobot armor can copy enemy abilities
This gives me very Mega Man X
I'm
vibes.
really, yeah, I know, me too. I am
Robot armor can use
really
more than 10
into
modes.
this
This
right
looks
now.
great. This is a
matter
good
what,
change for
This
Kirby.
looks amazing.
Deliver two types of action for twice the fun. There's also a separate mode included in this game called Team Kirby Clash. It lets up to 4 players join forces.
Okay,
to
that's
battle
really
against
cool, too.
powerful bosses.
All right, so
You'll select one of 4 roles
that
and participate in a
announcement
co-op
and the
quest
Rhythm Heaven
to defeat a
announcement
boss.
are
Supporting your team
very
by
good.
utilizing
I'm
each
very
Yeah, this is a
happy
great
about
thing to
them.
end on, assuming this is the end.
While you play, you'll
It
find
sounds like this might be
tablets.
the end,
If you
unless
I mean, we're not getting a
they
secret
want to-
Smash trailer.
Powerful team
We're not. We might get a
meeting
Secret
with
Mother
the
3 trailer. I hope we do.
For the
Oh
first
yeah,
time
that's
in a
right. We
Kirby
didn't get
game,
that.
But
when you complete
I'm
a
very
quest in
happy
the
about this, and I'm very happy about
As you
Rhythm
level
Heaven.
up, your
Everything else
abilities
about this
will
direct has
grow
been kind of
more
meh,
That
but
way, you can take on
I
more
will.
difficult
I'll
quests.
take good announcements,
Team Kirby
and
Clash
we've
is
gotten
available
a
for
couple.
download play as well, so you can play with friends who don't have the game yet, or
My
you can play
my
alone with
my
side
so
quests.
far, assuming that this is like the
In
ending of the
addition,
direct.
This title is compatible with
My
Amiibo.
issue with it is
Tap
that
them to
like
give Kirby
we were
copy abilities in
expecting
the game.
kind of like average announcements
Some
and
Amiibo
like maybe
will
one or
even
two
give you
surprises,
character-specific abilities.
and
For instance,
the
having the Mario
like
Wait a minute.
the average announcements have been below average, and
This amiibo
what?
support is excellent.
and tapping the Link
I
amiibo
agree
will
with this
give you the
amiibo
sword
support.
ability.
Wow, I really like
This
this.
is great.
If you tap any amiibo, Something is
Oh
sure to happen.
yes!
So try it out
Oh, they
sometime.
brought this
I
back.
love this ability. I love that ability.
Yeah, I think that was in Amazing Mirror.
10th, we're launching
Yeah.
a new line of Kirby
Oh
series.
my god,
amiibo,
this is.
including
I love Kirby
so
games.
Of course,
Oh my god,
It's one of my favorite
Kirby
series.
amiibo.
Oh, that amiibo's excellent.
irreplaceable Waddle Dee.
Oh, I gotta get all of
Yeah,
those.
I need that Waddle Dee.
I have never been the kind of person that has been like, I want to get all of those
Also
amiibo.
get a
Oh, they brought
costume
UFO Kirby back.
to each
Sweet.
Not to
But
mention, the Kirby
I've never been the kind of person who wants to get every amiibo. I want to get every amiibo.
Yeah, well,
for
I do
Kirby.
for Kirby because they usually look great.
Except the D&D one, that was like really weird.
I'd never even seen that one around.
World on June 10th.
Planet
Thanks for
Robobot.
tuning in to this Nintendo
June 10th.
Direct. When we have more to reveal,
Oh,
we'll
that's
let you
all,
know.
folks.
See you next
Is that all? I'm sad the Mother 3 wasn't here. It
Well, I
would've
got
been
Mario
a-
Maker. I'm pretty happy about that.
I mean, my issue with this direct, and I am probably going to, because like I did with the last direct, I'm probably going to look back on it with greater fondness than I'm thinking about it right now.
Yeah, well, because you'll
But for-
lose all. We'll stop thinking about the stuff we didn't get and just about what we did.
Yeah, but my issue is that we were expecting like 1 or 2 surprises, like maybe 3 surprises, and a bunch of average announcements. But for me, the average announcements were pretty below average.
Yeah. Well,
And one of the surprises fell flat on its face.
well, some of the stuff that I expected them to talk about, like the My Nintendo account thing, they did, but literally nothing
Barely.
new at all. Like they were just like, hey,
Barely.
in case you didn't know, here's the site again. And
Yeah.
Paper Mario is.
but like in terms of new
horrible.
announcements, we got Rhythm Heaven exists.
Yep.
In America, which is
We
fantastic.
got Mario Maker update,
new
which we were well overdue
the Mario
for.
Maker update. The new Kirby game, which looks absolutely incredible. I think that's probably the highlight.
Yeah, that's why they saved that for the end. We didn't get
Yeah.
Mother 3, which means it's
We didn't,
maybe
which
they'll get
stinks.
its own announcement, or it really is E3, if it's going to
Maybe.
happen at all.
And we got a new Paper Mario game, which looked terrible.
Yeah, and then they talked about. I mean, they kicked off with Star Fox.
Federation Force for like 5 minutes.
Actually, having 2 Star Fox games in one raises my interest a little bit because it's a better deal than I thought it would be. But
well, I mean, the other game is essentially a mini game.
yeah, well, it
It
looks
very
pretty well
much-
fleshed out. Looking at it, it looks like there's actually because it's got the whole customizable layout and sharing with online and stuff.
I mean, yeah, like a lot of people were expecting that to just be a mini game that's in the new Star Fox, like as a mode.
Oh, were they? I haven't been keeping up with that.
Yeah, a lot of people were expecting that. So I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised that it's involved with the new Star Fox game. The fact that you can buy it separately is nice because that means you can probably, if you don't want it, just buy the Star Fox Zero by itself. Which, if I were to buy Star Fox Zero, that's probably what I would do, because Project Guard just didn't look very interesting.
Well, I don't think they're going to charge more for the bundle. I think it's just always included, is what they were getting at.
No, like you can buy them separately digitally.
Well, that's pointless. Who would want to do that?
Me, because I would buy Star Fox Zero and not Project Guard.
Well, that's what I mean. Who would want to buy Project Guard by itself? That's what, like,
I mean, yeah, you'd either be buying Star Fox Zero or both of them.
yeah.
And
Like, no one's going to be like,
I would-
Project Guard looks pretty good, but I'm going to pass on Star. Like, that's not going to happen.
No, and I'm glad that they have that option because personally, I would pay less for Star Fox Zero just to get it and not pay for Project Guard.
All right, well, I think we've summarized what we've seen
Like,
pretty well here.
It was meh, and it was meh in my eyes, and again, I'll probably look back at it and be like, okay, I can like kind of forgive some of this stuff. Maybe I'll have to rewatch some of
It was a little low
the things I
energy,
didn't care about.
but the announcements were kind of what I expected. Like they announced a lot of different products, so it was all right. It was pretty good.
It was okay. The like last 2 announcements blew me out of the water because I've been waiting for Rhythm Heaven 3DS for it's been out in Japan for a year, but it's been like in existence for like it's been like they were talking about it way before it came out. So like I'm really excited for that. That game's got an amazing soundtrack. I can't wait to play it. And the Kirby game looks fantastic. Like I'm really excited for Kirby Planet Robobot.
Yeah.
Was that what it was called?
Yeah.
Whatever it was called. That was a dumb title though. I gotta give them
it's
credit.
Kirby.
That was a dumb title. Kirby said like that's a dumb title for Kirby though.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say?
No, we covered it just reviewing over the stuff. The direct was all right. I thought that they would say something about Mother 3, and I thought that they would have more to announce for Mario Maker, but the fact that they had anything was great. And Paper Mario sucked. That's it.
Splatoon's getting a new balance patch
Oh
type
yeah,
update.
Splatoon.
That's a thing that happened. There was the horse game where you can break up the horses.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
I mean-
That's it for me on that direct.
Yeah, I mean, there's other than like the very few like cool announcements, there really wasn't much to say about it, and like it's not a bad direct, but it's a far cry from being a good one either.
It was middle of the road.
Yeah, I'd even say it's a little lower than middle of the road, because at least in middle of the road directs that we've had in past time, we've gotten a Smash character. I feel like that is an announcement that now that they don't have Smash characters to put in their directs, they're gonna have to figure out ways to keep more people excited. You know?
Yeah. I think I've run out of things to say about this direct. I'm already sort of lukewarm on it and gotta think about it now.
Yeah, I'm probably going to like rewatch it like 20 times, because that's just what I do. I watch reaction videos of directs, just like hopefully all of our wonderful audience members watching this right now.
All 500 minus 499 of you.
So I think that does it for this reaction video. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. I'm Chase.
I'm Nick.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.